Welcome! Welcome one and all to my kitchen. We are here with the honorable and most great Charlie Garcia.
Thanks, Joe.
This is him.
Hi.
This is a new show that I'm trying out. I had a New Year's resolution that I wanted a cooking show, and so we're doing it. And it's a little scary, and we have very little planned. But we do have recipes. Charlie, would you like to describe what we're cooking today?
Yeah. So we're cooking some Puerto Rican food.
Yep.
And so we're going to be cooking rice with sausage, cornmeal fritters, and the absolutely classic beverage of choice of Puerto Rico, sangria.
Yes. Now, we have some surprises for everyone today planned. There are some good things planned. We have done some pre-preparation, and that is that we've made the sangria already. Should we show it or not?
Is it a surprise, or are we going for it now?
I think we should start going for it now. And you know what we should do? Maybe we should play the first segment of...
Oh, no. Then you gotta leave it in suspense for a little bit.
Okay, all right. You won't know how it's made, but we will show you through the course of this cooking show how we made the sangria and you will see that and also see this. So as you can tell, we're both very good at this. I want no questions about our skills as presenters. Thank you.
Or chefs.
Right, or chefs. So
everything we make will be absolutely edible. You
How-
can tell because we'll eat it.
how is the sound, by the way? Does it sound like, can we all hear everything?
Audio desync. Oh no.
Listen, buddy, I'm going to pick up, but you got to keep it clean. Please.
Joe,
Who are
you
you?
are heavily desynchronized right now.
Oh no.
Half hour behind.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Video is delayed. Okay.
Did you change the
One moment. Heavily desynced. That's not good. I think it might be we're in just Safari. Uh-oh. It's only Safari. Yeah, that's not good. We don't love that. How do you think I can change this? Well, I said we hadn't done this before, so I need a little bit of slack. Wonder if I change the bit rate, if that will do a whole lot, or should we look at that encoder again?
Yeah. Do you have it on? What do you have it on?
The super
Yeah,
fast?
that's right.
Should we do ultra fast?
Turn the bit rate down to
35 or something. It's only 720, so it shouldn't need a ton of speed. Let's see if that helps. That's a little bit better. It's still not great. How is this? Not great. Wow. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I would love to make this work, delay the video a little bit. That's not really how I want to do it, though. Oh, boy.
I think Moonman's got it. Have we tried switching the signal electronics to the auxiliary system?
No. No, I'm kidding. Let's switch a scene to the stove scene.
That's better.
A little bit. Oh, Arsenio's calling again. Sir, how do I fix this?
Okay, source timestamp. I totally forgot about this. My stream buddies just reminded me a while back. We had this issue at MagFest. Settings button for desktop audio.
What?
Properties. And then,
Wait,
you want to uncheck source timestamp.
What are we doing?
Go down to your scenes,
Yeah.
and then your audio inputs.
Yeah.
Go to your settings for your desktop audio. Properties.
Properties.
And then uncheck source timestamp.
What about here? No settings seem to open.
Still lagging.
I would just add the delay because we're gonna be paying attention to cooking, so we'll be checking the chat less often.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, just you can manually add the delay to the video, I think.
Yep, you can. Let's do like 400 milliseconds and see how that works. Tell me if
That's much worse.
this
You want negative.
is better. Let's look. This is chaos. Oh,
Oh.
I think I kind of guessed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me try one more time. Joey B is here streaming.
Fix it.
All right.
We got it.
Hey, how about it?
It's better. All right, bye Arsenio. Thank you for the help.
Bye, Joe. Bye, Charlie.
See you, Arsenio.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, anyway, so we're still live. I'm so glad that we've had a very smooth start to the stream. That's one of the things that was really important to me, was that we started off and nothing went wrong at all. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this. You know what I might do is get rid of this window and try to minimize everything. Okay. Is this any... Oh, look. Now it's real time. Hold on. Look at this. I think closing Safari fixed it.
Hey, it's that couple extra processor cycles that did it.
Okay, let me turn this sync offset off. Properties, 0. Whoa. I think this is it. Charlie, thank you. Cheers.
Salud.
Salud. Oh, it's delicious. What are the ingredients here?
Well, this is a highly precise mixture of oranges, lemons, apples, wine, and brandy. Oh, and sugar. A lot of sugar.
Tremendous amount of sugar. I will note before we get started here that I had to thoroughly clean the floor because we spilled a little bit of sugar water on and then it got everywhere because I stepped in it and it was a little bit of a disaster. Okay, so we should get started.
We should get started. I am really hungry. I am very excited for this food.
Yes, I ate before this, but Charlie did not. So having alcohol on an empty stomach is kind of how you want to do it. All right, I think it's good. Let's try one more. Yeah, you know what it was? So we were playing the stream back on a browser, and like whatever processor cycles were being used on that were not being used.
Just a few too many.
Yeah. All right.
So, step one.
Step one.
I think we decided we're going to do the cornmeal fritters first.
Okay.
So, these are fried cornmeal and cheese. They're called Cerritos. They're traditional kind of Puerto Rican finger food, side dish, and they're really tasty. So, we're going to start making them. So,
Cool.
if we want to boot up the pan cam.
You put the pan cam?
Pan cam.
I would love more than anything to get you on the pan cam.
All
Here
right,
we go.
So, we've got
Oh,
a pan.
I did not frame this
Saucepan.
super correctly.
We have cornmeal. Where do we hide the cheese?
The cheese is probably in the fridge because of
That
how
would
cheese
make
works.
sense. And here's some cheese and here's some different cheese.
All right. So we've got Parmesan. We were looking.
Edam cheese, yeah.
Yeah, Edam, and we could not find that.
Nope, no joy. Okay. So we need some of all of this. We need measuring devices.
Let's get you some. In my drawer that has pretty much every utensil. What kind of measuring devices and what quantities?
Joe, why don't we introduce them to your wonderful drawer of utensils? We have a spatula, a spoon, a knife,
Forgot about that knife.
a potato peeler, and some measuring cups. That's the entirety of Joe's cooking supplies. He's really got it handled.
Wait, you missed something. I
Oh,
also
oh,
have
all right.
I have a little guy. I have a little wine guy. You put him in the top of the wine thing,
That's it. Yeah, you got it.
but he's like this little wine guy. Anyway, I have a couple other measuring devices too. Oh, and a meat thermometer.
It took them exactly 4 seconds to start suggesting that we should carbonate the sangria.
You know what I do have though? Oh, got to be careful about showing the address. You know what? I will just tell you what's in there is a lot of CO2 so that we can carbonate many more things. Okay. How is the audio? I know it's only on me right now. We could do one of two things. We could either put this mic like strapped to the wall somewhere so that it can hear us evenly, or I can just keep it on, and then inevitably when I go to the bathroom, you'll hear it. Yes. Do we need this pan?
No.
Excellent. It's going over here
So
now.
we got this pan filled with water. We're going to start heating it. So what we're doing is we're making the dough for the Cerritos. And the first thing we got to do is boil the water.
Should we show the instructions?
We can show the instructions. And we got to add a teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
But like, actually a teaspoon of salt? Because if it's more than a teaspoon of salt, it won't be as much fun.
I'm not sure how well you can see this on the camera, but these are the cornmeal sticks or Cerritos that we're making.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, Charlie has experience with adding more than a teaspoon of salt. What are you looking for?
A teaspoon.
Well, I'm sure I can find one. I have to say I'm not sure where.
Well, so if this is a tablespoon, a teaspoon is a third of a tablespoon. So for all of you people new to cooking, this is basic kitchen math here, and I say basic.
This is like
pretending like it's not new to me. But oh, all right, there we go. All right.
Yes.
So you got salt. Salt.
All right, people say audio is fine. Joe, carbonate your
It's
blood.
Fine. We're fine.
We're
Well,
fine.
that's a new one. Usually they're always telling us that everything's on fire.
Well, the chat is getting a little bit spicy. Braden would like to request that he personally be flown to Nashville to draw some blood for the purposes of carbonation. Braden, it's such a kind offer, but I'm going to have to say no. All right. Here we go. So this is heating up.
Where's salt?
Oh, salt is right there. That's where the salt goes.
This?
Yeah, that's the salt.
You don't have like normal person salt?
Um,
Joe is apparently limited to fancy sea salt. He doesn't have like normal person salt.
it's good salt.
It's not good salt. It's just that. Is this what I'm gonna measure in? Like, how do you cook with this? You're running a cooking show, Joe.
You just kind of,
And
you know.
you don't have salt. Like, I feel this is a problem.
I'm going to change the frame of this camera just a little bit. We're going to do one of these. This is going to get a little bit cropped. Just a little tiny bit. Oh, now we got to crop this. This is a professional show.
Both Joe and I know exactly what we're doing. There's nothing that could go wrong at all.
Not even,
Everything is great.
like not even a little bit. Okay, that's what I wanted. It's about half and half.
Shiny.
What's everyone doing tonight? What do we got going on? Is anyone else having sangria?
Yeah, when you say that, all of a sudden I feel the need to
To have a
to
sip.
re-up on the sangria.
I can taste it. I can feel it a little bit. All right, we have the cheese. I'm gonna prep some of this so I can feel a little bit useful.
So we need about 3/4 of a cup of that and 1 slice.
Boy, do I have great news about how I have a 1/4 cup measurement and a 1/2 cup measurement so that you could add them up if you wanted.
You know, new plan. We're gonna do 2 of the slices of American cheese and less of the
Parmesan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are watching water boil here. It's a really involved process.
Yeah.
Um,
I wonder if we should have started this when the intro started.
yeah, probably. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1.5 cups of the yellow cornmeal. So this is cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
Yep. So we'll need 3 of these. Now that the water is boiling.
Someone asks, how can they donate? That's a great question. Donate.com/gov.joeyb is the website to go to. That is where you give me your money.
Really?
No. It's actually donate.gov/.com/joeyb http. That's the site. All right. I feel like we should play a little clip. I'm so excited about it. I might be jumping the gun. What do you think?
Tell you what. Let's get to the point where we stir this through, and then we can play it.
Okay, excellent.
Do you have a big wooden spoon? I know for a fact you have a big wooden spoon.
Boy, do I.
What horrors has this spoon seen recently?
Oh, it stirs pasta. It's used for using like working on pans that you don't want metal spoons and things like that on. I wish there was more I could really do. We could do a little trivia. That's one of the things that we were hoping to do. Let's do a little trivia. I have the chat. Well, I'm about to set the chat to live chat. So we're going to do trivia. Should we disclose? Should we disclose the nature of the trivia?
Oh, is there a nature of the trivia? Did we decide on that?
I think so.
So we're letting the dough thicken up a little bit. I mean, just a little bit too much water to start. So it's gonna need to hold its shape. So we're just letting some of that water boil out. I don't know. Do you guys actually care about the cooking, or are we just here to provide entertainment?
I think it's kind of like when you put on The Office when you're falling asleep and you wake up and it's still playing and you're like, yep, this was just background noise. It's a little bit like that.
I don't know how I feel about being demoted to background noise.
I've kind of made my peace with it, TBH. We have a lot of crabs in the chat. Can we get some claws up, everyone? Should I put on the crab hat? We have the whole costume. That might be a little too. It might be a little too much entertainment at once. This is looking great. The cornmeal really is magic.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir the cheese in.
Okay.
This might still be a little on the runny side.
Okay. Do you want to add more cornmeal and just make a larger batch? And then we can sort of dial it in. There aren't a whole lot of ingredients.
Yeah, we can do that. We're going off script here, folks.
Oh boy.
Danger zone.
There's only one way to get to the danger zone. Holy Moses, look at those crabs. It's a lot of crabs.
I'll take your word for it.
It's a highway. That's how you get there.
Alright, that I think indicates that we are in not bad shape.
Okay.
So now we are turning off the heat.
Too many crabs. There are people who are upset about the crabs in the chat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset anyone. Joe, hum a song that we have to guess. Oh, okay. Okay, ready? I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hum a song.
Add the cheese.
Add the cheese, please.
Cheese
Sir.
being added.
I'm gonna hum a song and you have to guess it. First one to guess it gets it right, and that's kind of how it works. That's it. That's all you get. You gotta guess.
I couldn't do it.
I'm not sure that this is a great game. I'm not yet convinced. It's not that, Orion. It's not Bad Guy. It's not the Wii music. Those are educated guesses.
I would have guessed Wii music.
Yeah.
That would have been mine.
It's not too far off from the Wii music either. What is that cheese, says someone. Jack is not on board with the cheese, Charlie.
So this is just American land lakes cheese. It's pretty normal cheese.
Someone has the artist correct, but they did not state the song.
Oh, who's the artist?
I don't want to say it.
So I guess I'm all the way back here.
Yeah, I don't want to say it yet until they get the song as well. Oh man, and it's close. This is the Parmesan now.
Yeah, this is the Parmesan.
Okay. I don't know.
This camera is like exactly at my hair level, and I'm sure I'm just like rubbing my hair into the camera every time I move back and forth.
People are getting the artist right. They're just not getting the song. And I don't want to give any hints until it happens.
Do they need a hint? Do they need another humming? I can't even remember what you hummed.
Okay, I'll do it again. Here we go. And that's a very short clip. That's a very short thing. Let's see. I don't see any correct answers yet.
So just for the folks at home, I'm not going to be humming anything anytime soon. I'm an engineer, not a music guy, so you don't want me humming. It's dangerous to your health.
Okay, well, I have great news for everyone in the stream. I want to congratulate this _Thomas for getting it correct. It is Charlie Brown by Coldplay. Coldplay was guessed a couple of times. Owen in the chat here. Owen got Coldplay right, and then no one got Charlie Brown until this Thomas said Coldplay and Charlie Brown. Anyway, I'm not sure if this game is that great. How are these looking?
They're still a little wet. They're
Okay.
on the wet side of... I don't think the dough will hold its shape long enough for us to fry it.
Will cornstarch help? I might have cornstarch.
No, I think we're just going to add more cornmeal until it thickens up.
You know, I have a little bit of gluten-free pancake mix. Maybe that would be good to add. It seems like an authentic Puerto Rican flavor.
Gluten-free pancakes are a traditional food of the island.
Yeah,
Everybody eats it there.
Yeah, it goes way
From
back.
San Juan to Vieques.
Oh, I think I swallowed a piece of fruit with that sip.
That doesn't seem like a problem.
All right, well, I think... Should we not...
You think while we let this firm up, we should roll the first clip?
Yeah, I would like to give everyone some details on the sangria that we made, and Charlie was so generous enough to take some time out of his busy day to show us how that's done. So, Charlie, should we play the clip?
Roll it.
Roll the clip! Here we go.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlie Garcia, and today we're going to be making a simple syrup for some sangria.
Excellent. Show us how.
So what we've got here is a pan of boiling water. It's really important that it's boiling, it's a critical feature. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour this into some sugar. So you need to find a bowl, and Joe, where would I find a bowl?
Oh, great question, Charlie. Head on over here to this cabinet, and you will find a bowl. You will find multiple, in fact. I am a single man, and I live alone.
Multiple bowls for a single man. Now that's impressive right there, Joe. I think our viewers at home will appreciate the significant advances in culinary technology you're making there. And speaking of advances in culinary technology, this is called a syrup. So we've got some sugar, and a lot of sugar is important. That makes the sangria tasty. So now we're going to add a little more sugar.
What is this mixing technique called, sir?
Is there a clever answer to that, or am I just on the spot here? Because this is mixing.
I believe this is what the kids call spooning.
Oh, right! I've heard about that. Apparently everyone was doing it in high school, and I was just missing out. But it's really
simple syrup in high school. Wow, this joke might get a cut. So Charlie, once we make this simple syrup, what are the next steps for our sangria?
well, we need to chop some fruit,
Excellent.
and ideally not chop some fingers.
That would be ideal.
So I hear rumor has it that although you are at the cutting edge of culinary technology, Joe, you do not yet have the recent invention known as a cutting board. Is this true?
Incorrect. I do have a cutting board. That was a very recent purchase, though.
All right, let's chop some fruit.
Excellent.
Fruit Ninja, real life version 1.0, coming up after this short break.
I hope you all enjoyed that. Charlie worked very hard on that sangria, and we're quite proud of it. And that's our new show within the show called Cooking with Charlie, as part of the show Cooking with Joey B. I really loved that initial name, and we sort of just ran with it.
So I'm here in a place.
In a place?
In a place. On my way across the country. I'm embarking on a road trip to my new job.
We don't want to share too much information, but Charlie is indeed in a location.
Yeah, and so I made some time to drop by Joe's place and was like, hey, can I have some food while I'm there? And he's like, so, I have this thing that I want to do. How would you feel about a cooking live stream? And I took some convincing, so he had to, continue to, pester me for all of, 0.8 of a second before I was like, all right, sounds fun.
And that's when I bought the domain and got a logo made and went a little too hard with the joke.
All right, so we got the dough here.
Oops, sorry, I switched to the cooking segment real quick. All right, so anyway, we have the dough,
yeah,
right?
We got the dough. So we get some maybe wax paper on that.
Okay. Oh, I mean, Charlie, I absolutely have wax paper.
Oh,
that's something.
I understand. You don't want to waste it on such a benign.
Well, it's a staple of my kitchen as I own a cooking show. However, there's not a whole lot left, so I don't want to waste it.
All right, I understand.
Or get it out.
Yeah, we have more important things to use the wax paper on.
I do have cooking oil, or like a spray.
No, it's not that sticky. I was just gonna keep the pan clean.
Oh, okay. The pan is fine. I'll wash it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Labor saving.
Yes. Let's go back to the main thing. Look, my face is turning red. I wonder if that's the sangria. Who knows? I hope the sangria is okay to drink.
Why would the sangria not be okay to drink?
It's unclear why that would be the case.
Do we think the sangria might have gotten contaminated with some sangria?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how my skin pans out as the stream progresses.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do. Oh, that is still too warm. Okay. So this is dough, and we're gonna roll it into sticks that we can fry, but we're gonna do it when it is cool to the touch. So
okay.
What is the next thing we should do? We should get started on the rice and sausage. So each of those sausages needs to be cut into thirds.
Okay.
And
I can do that.
we need to keep the juice. So when you open it, get another bowl.
Keep that sausage juice.
Yeah. So where can we do this? Do we have another camera?
I can zoom in. I have a zoom on this camera.
You know what? Maybe let's do it over here.
Okay, great. We love that.
You can crop to the other half of the.
Yes, because I plan things out in advance, well in advance, in fact, Charlie, and that's definitely something I can do. Okay, great. Science.
So you can crack it open.
There it is.
And then when you got that, you can pour it off right now.
That's the sausage juice.
Sausage juice.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn the AC on a little bit. I think we're heating up. Oh, and the best part about this is I'm like way far away and you just can't hear Charlie now.
Alright, I'm going to presume that you saw how that happened, and I'll let you
Oh, I absolutely saw.
do the other two. And
Draining
chop them into
the...
thirds, yeah.
Okay, excellent. I'm a cook. How could I not be a cook? I have a cooking show.
If anyone was laboring under the delusion that we knew what we were doing, that should have ended at least like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, that ship has sailed, man. All right, let's get these little sausages. Why are they called Vienna sausages?
I have no idea why they're called Vienna sausages.
Can we get a little Googling going?
All right. Everyone in chat, you want to tell us why they're called Vienna sausages?
Yeah. Fake. Wrong answers only. They're just basically hot dogs, right?
Roberto, it is arroz con salchichas. Not polenta, but good guess.
Okay. There's that. Oop. Well, it's fine. They need to be open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the goal. We are in fact opening them. Okay.
I need one more. This is good. I feel useful. I feel as if I have a major part in this show. It's really, what's really interesting is none of the fluid will come out of here because there's no way for air to get in if the hole is small enough.
Oh.
So
that's kinda nifty.
there's a hole in this right now, but nothing.
Well, what if you don't invert it so much? Like turn it like at a little angle, like
Yeah.
that.
Right, and now there's air that can get
Yeah.
in. Mostly, I just was interested in
Science.
science
Science.
and Vienna sausages, my two passions in life.
You know, my enthusiasm for cooking has gone up considerably since I started making rocket fuel. It's really not that different.
My enthusiasm for cooking has always been incredibly passionate, and it's why I have such a good kitchen filled with appliances that are for cooking, like wax paper.
I was like grilling things. You get to combine the fire aspect of cooking with the like eating aspect of cooking
Yeah.
to like maximize the enjoyment of the experience. You can actually just try some of the dough. It's still a little on the. Probably go with another slice of cheese.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah.
I'm gonna go another slice of cheese.
Honestly, you could probably do two. This is like really good.
We'll try one.
Not that I'm surprised, because again, we are experts.
So Joe, have you ever had Puerto Rican food before?
Probably, but not in any recent memory. Like, I don't doubt it, but I also cannot think of an example. Would you like to give me some fun facts about Puerto Rican food?
If I knew any, I feel like I probably should know some, but like it's unclear what of my Puerto Rican food facts are like family like tradition and what's like incorrect hearsay. Like I'm sure the like secret family recipe for like Cerritos is actually from like 1950s cookbook that my grandma has just told everyone.
Would you like me to stir the rest of this?
If you would like to stir the rest of this, you are welcome to do so. Go for it.
My goodness, nothing would make me happier.
All right, punch it.
Yeah, this is like...
You kind of got to fold it on itself, and you got to work the cheese in.
Work the cheese.
Yeah, work the cheese. That's the...
That's the turn of phrase right there.
How do we say? Well, that's spoiler alerts for segment 3.
Yeah, work the cheese. Segment 3.
Work the orange. I will return this to the fridge.
That's great. The fridge misses it.
The fridge wants its cheese back.
Charlie, this is looking great, man.
I think it's promising. We'll try some more dough in a second. I must eat half of this stuff unfried even. It's just really tasty even right now.
Yeah.
So as far as the chat goes, a Vienna sausage is a kind of sausage. The word Wiener means Viennese in German, which is why it was invented by a butcher from Frankfurt who had moved to Vienna. That's why in Vienna the sausage. Oh, okay, that is at least close enough to an answer I can believe that I'm not going to argue with it.
We're just going to accept it as fact.
But the chat would also like you to know that you're currently making yellow Play-Doh.
Oh, well, of course. But we're going to eat it before we play with it.
Exactly, yes.
Right. Wow, this is awesome. It's like a big cheesy glob of cornmeal. That's exactly what this is.
All right, well, here we go.
Is the chat behaving?
Chat's behaving. The chat is being excellent.
Great.
I'm gonna get a plate and chop those sausages into thirds.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Chop Those Sausages!
That seems concerning. So these sausages are actually really quite soft. So they'll chop easily, even with like a butter knife would be fine.
Be fun to add like a game show element to this.
What, like Twitch cooks food?
Something like that. It would be fun to, actually, yeah, that would be a great stream, is the chat cooks, and so the chat decides what I put in the meal I eat.
No, that sounds dangerous. That sounds like an actual opportunity to die.
That sounds lethal, yeah. Alright, we're doing pretty great here. This is looking like a nice solid piece of dough here. I'm so glad it's not sticking to the pan either.
Yeah, so it's not supposed to. That's its kind of its gig, assume.
That's its gig.
Yeah. If it's sticking to the pan, it means it's too wet still.
Okay.
We may have overestimated how many sausages we were going to need for this.
That's fine.
I'm gonna cut 2, and if we decide we need more,
I'm okay with more than enough sausages. They're from Vienna, so, you know. Alright. The Play-Doh is coming together.
so now if this was an engineering process, now we have to do what we would technically call extruding the dough.
Aha!
But we don't actually have an extruder for the dough, so we're gonna have to do it by a manual forming process.
Would this be additive manufacturing still?
No, this is called forming.
Forming.
Yeah. So forming is like a metal press or a sheet break or something like that that doesn't add or remove material. It just makes it be different.
Yeah. Change shape.
Yeah. And in case you were curious, metal formings are inherently very fast, very cheap processes.
Right.
So this is why a lot of car parts are metal formed.
At scale, it is a good idea.
Yeah, all you gotta do is spend the $10,000 for a set of dies once, and you can make all the parts you want.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna do a consistency check on the dough.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's getting there.
I've been doing periodic
Might work.
consistency checks, but...
Slightly more frequently than necessary, but...
Yeah. You think more?
More what?
More stirring, you think? More kneading?
I think the correct fix here was just less water to start with.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
given that we're here, I think we can make this work.
Let's do it.
Well, so you grab a quantity of dough,
Roll it.
and you roll it into a stick. It's a very scientific process.
Like a little cornmeal
And then
sausage.
and then you set it on the plate.
Let's do one of these where we get the
Alright,
thing
nice.
over here.
So, I guess,
Oh, it's kind of hot.
yeah, you gotta be careful how far in you reach.
And then what's the size that you're going for?
That's too thick.
That's too thick, everyone.
Yeah, too thick.
Too thick.
You kind of want to aim for, like, index finger thickness. Because
Right.
that affects how long it takes to fry.
Cool. Good to know. Wow, it's a very weird consistency.
It should be a little drier than this. We're still a little on the moist side.
Well, frying it should
Yeah,
Dry
frying
it,
will fix that. It just has to survive long enough to get into the fryer.
right. Which I think we will do. I also think maybe we go a little closer together. Do you think?
Yeah.
I'm slightly worried about
I'm
the
gonna go check the chat.
the quantity of. Yeah, this is my new favorite job.
Apparently, we're using military-grade cheese to make these.
Oh, is this mil spec?
I don't know. Is the American cheese mil-spec? I'm really quite curious.
Okay, this is maybe a little
The
thick.
chat also wants to make sure we've washed our hands recently. I can just assure you that I've washed my hands recently, and
I'm a total germaphobe, so yes.
I'm trusting Joe with my gastrointestinal tract.
It's a dangerous game, fellow.
Oh, they don't like me eating the dough. They think it's gross.
What? Well, fight me.
I'm not licking my fingers. That would be impolite. Germs add flavor. All right, that's enough chat for me.
That's
All right.
that's enough.
All right.
We may have made more than we need.
Yeah, I think considerably so. But where's the fun if we don't get to play with the yellow Play-Doh?
Yeah. I have a second baking sheet, so if we really need to, we can just do a ton of these.
Did we decide we needed this pot for something else?
I feel like we did. It's unclear. I also feel like I should maybe wash my hands and sort of reset the current consistency here.
Ooh, toasty. Okay, that's toasty.
What is it? Like near the side or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could probably just turn the heat of the burner off.
Is the burner not off? Yeah, the burner. Oh no, the burner should be off.
It's very much on. Is that's how I would describe it.
Okay. All right. Science.
Oh yeah, this was the right move. Like periodically, just get all the stuff off your hands.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go.
Oh my goodness! Oh, it is hot.
I told you.
I mean, I'm not. I shouldn't be surprised, but I am.
You feel the need to check for yourself.
Yep. Nope. I didn't really feel the need, but it just sort of happened.
An inadvertent experiment.
Yeah. Rapid, unscheduled heat increase.
Yeah.
Heating event.
There was a massive thermal event.
Okay, this might not be enough.
All right, so after these, we're gonna have to clean some dishes and
That's all right.
start frying these. And I think probably it's time for
Part 2?
second segment.
Aha! More sangria.
Ooh, that was also very warm. Speaking of
Okay.
more sangria,
You
now
do.
I'll wash my
Yeah.
hands.
Do one more, and then we'll. Should we move to a second pan? How would you like to do this? Do we need a second pan? Do we need to make all of
You know
that?
what we could do is we could just scoop this into like some sort of storage container and
Do it later.
do it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. How does a large bowl sound?
Large bowl sounds completely successful.
Like this. If I were to hypothetically do this. You want to just yeah.
Do this without.
Oh, it's hot, right. There. Science.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
That's problem solving.
Claws up in the chat for figuring out how to transfer food from one place to another.
The application of gravity to the problem of food transfer was revolutionary.
This is for you. And also, all right. This is just. Should it go in the fridge? Do you think?
Yeah, just fine.
Okay.
You want to keep from getting dehydrated, you can put a cover over it.
Okay. I'm gonna let it not have a cover for a little bit.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and then we'll put one on. All right. How we doing, chat? How's it looking? My cheeks are flushed. I think it is the sangria.
Should we have adulterated a little with
Adulterated?
Yeah.
In what context are you using?
Adulterated means mixed with something else.
Oh, maybe. No, it's fine. I'm kidding. So do these go in the oven then?
No, those are getting fried in the oil. All right, we are aware of the audio issue. We're fixing it, and doing dishes in that order.
Just died. Hold on, I'll have to figure that out.
I can do dishes. You can debug your mic pack.
This is pretty much ready anyway.
So, I am not qualified to cook. I'm also not qualified to run Joe's stream. So I'm basically just here for like color commentary and moral support.
Alright, this is for you to deal with as you see fit.
Yes, sir. Aye, aye. With the frying pan.
Let's play a game called What the Heck? That's what the game is called. Is it dead?
Because it's back.
Well, it's back because it's on that. Yeah, I wonder what happened.
Charlie's our savior. Apparently, I've been determined savior of the stream.
I think it just ran out of power. Which is very funny to me because
we're working on the audio quality, guys.
Yeah, that's very odd. Can you hear me? Should be able to hear me now.
Let's see.
If you can hear me, put it in the chat.
Joe goes into a speech while the audio is out. That's it. The stream's unwatchable. Oh, sorry, Orion. Bye. We'll miss you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The audio's back for me. Okay. Here we go. We're back. Yeah, my mic pack died. It's unclear what happened or why, because it should have like 6 hours of battery life.
So we need...
Just let me know again if it happens.
That would require us to be paying attention to the chat.
Oh, true, which we are absolutely doing, just so we're very clear.
So we need a half... we are going to do a half cup of the sofrito.
A half cup?
We'll do a teaspoon of the sofrito.
Okay.
So we're building the base for the rice. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, we have garlic, right?
Yes. I have garlic. It's not... Oh, here it is. I, most absolutely have garlic. And an appreciable amount. I don't know why I bought it in such great quantities. But I have it.
We need whatever 2 cloves of garlic equivalent in
Right.
minced garlic is.
See, I did not anticipate needing super exact measurements. So a clove is probably like, I would guess this.
I think that's 2 cloves.
You think that's 2
But
cloves?
I think the additional surface area will increase the flavor uptake.
Oh, good point. Let's do that. All right.
Try it.
Try it.
We'll find out if this is inedible later.
There it is.
Okay. Then we need 3 tablespoons vegetable oil.
Okay.
So the
Little
oil
veggie
is
oil.
Right here.
I'm going to watch a couple of things. Washing as you go is the power move of cooking. And I know this because I cook all the time and I'm really good at it.
1, 2, 3. All right, vegetable oil. Garlic, olives, and capers. All right, we need the capers, and we need 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
Yep.
We have the
I
measurements
have the teaspoon
things.
right here. Where did you hide the capers?
I think in the fridge. That seemed like a fitting place for them.
Okay.
It's probably refrigerated after opening. But, you know.
It's not gonna matter because it's all gonna get hot here in a second.
Right. An old cooking Orion Aerospace. An old cooking hack. Substitute garlic for skill. What were you saying?
I said, are we supposed to decant the liquid? Use within 15 days.
I would include a little liquid. You know, capers without a little bit of caper juice. Charlie, can you wish my roommate Adam a happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Adam!
Happy birthday, Adam.
I don't know why I'm your birthday wishes.
And why I'm not. This is my cooking show.
This is why you don't host random threads for the night.
On episode 1, let's introduce a special guest before the show has any footing at all.
We need 3 large chopped cilantro leaves.
Okay, I can get those.
We need a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano.
Okay.
We need 2 teaspoons of salt.
I'm going to play the cilantro game. Do you think just like dice it up a bunch?
Yeah. Of course, Americans don't have actual. You know, Jack, I would have loved to put actual cloves of garlic in this, but we're limited by our access to a grocery store.
Which absolutely has real cloves of garlic, but it's so simple. And crunching up garlic is such a tedious task. How much cilantro do we want?
We weren't going to crunch it up. You just peel it and you just put it in, and it cooks.
Oh,
because you
okay.
fry it in the oil.
How much cilantro was this again?
3 large chopped leaves.
Do we count this as a leaf? Or 1 leaf as a leaf?
I would count that as a leaf.
Like the top part.
Yeah.
On it. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. You know what would be really cool to do?
What?
Is do like SpaceX used to do this. I don't know if they still do. They do the multicam webcast where you can switch which view you want, whether it's mission control or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But we do this and we have cameras above every section on the counter.
That'd be good.
And you can just switch as the viewer to what you want to see.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I have.
Fancy.
That is above my pay grade.
Hernandez, I am from Kansas. I went to college in Boston, and I'm going to work out in Colorado.
Charlie, do I chop these?
Yes.
Okay.
And we actually were supposed to chop the capers,
Oh, that's fine.
but
It's
they're not.
that ship has sailed.
Carbonate Charlie Garcia.
No.
Here.
Disagree.
Nathan, I'm going to work at a company called Agile Space Industries. They make in-space propulsion systems, and they use a lot of additive manufacturing technologies. We do work for a whole bunch of cool companies, and I'm actually really excited. I've done work with them before over the last couple of months,
I'm putting this
and
in.
I'm excited to be there full time now. Yes. Let's see. We want to saute this for 5 minutes.
Okay. A little bit of heat.
Yeah. And then after that, we add the oregano. So we'll do this, and I want a spoon. The other spoon.
I have some spoon work to do. Oh, the capers?
Yeah.
Yeah. you just need the little caper juice. So here's my question for the stream: is how is this in terms of like what you expected from cooking with Joey B? Is it better, worse, or the same?
I would be interested just to hear what they were expecting. Cause
Yeah, maybe that's a better
I don't
question.
know what I was expecting.
Like, what did you think would happen here?
Like, was I expecting like Rachel Ray, but with Elon Musk's face?
The estranged brother.
You look really good for being 45.
Yeah, no, it's all the anti-aging cream. You know what I think we should do, Charlie?
What?
I think it might be time to play another segment of
All
our.
the sautés? I think that's exactly the right idea.
Would anyone like to see more about how sangria is made? We have another segment to play you in our season 1 of Cooking with Charlie, the show within the show.
The one and only season for right now.
Okay, here we go.
Hi everyone, it's me, Charlie, and I'm back with some fruit to ninja. So we have here an apple, a lemon, and get this, an orange that we're gonna be using in our sangria today. Very first thing we gotta do, we gotta get these washed. They just came from the store. You have no idea what weird contaminants could be on these. Nitrogen tetroxide, hydrazine, who knows, maybe even some APCP. Gotta get that off. So we're gonna use the faucet here and get these squeaky clean.
Nice.
So now, the next step is you want to release the juices inside of these so you get a juicier result. So you're gonna do something you wouldn't normally do, which is to work the fruit.
Work the orange.
Yeah, work it. So just take it and like deep tissue massage the orange. Just like make it.
Like you got a Groupon for the machado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do the same thing to the lemon as well.
Excellent.
So now that we've got that done, we need our weapon of choice. And we have a great selection here. Maybe try the, oh, I thought that was, nope, not that one. How about this one? No, that one. I don't know. There's a lot of really sharp things here.
Left.
And I think that, is there a bread knife? That sounds promising. Oh no, this feels machete.
More like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey, do you enjoy being demonetized, Joe?
Yeah, get the demonetized boy. Excellent.
We're gonna demonetize some fruit. So this is the part where we reveal that it's been a very long time since I've cut fruit on a college student diet.
Aha.
So we'll see if I can keep all my fingers.
Careful of demonetizing this video further. Like right now we're at the yellow $sign, not the green $sign, but we're approaching red.
I knew that was going to happen as soon as I wore a white jacket. Okay, I actually want to get this wiped off. Continuing in an uninterrupted fashion with definitely no breaks, we are going to continue slicing this orange and attempting to not get impacted by any of these ejecta plumes we observe from the interior of the orange. Now the critical procedure for...
Is this the right tool for the job, Charlie?
Absolutely.
Just making sure.
We're gonna go two for once, two at a time. Oh, how about it? Here we go.
No.
No.
All right, orange complete.
Indeed. That was excellent. So now we just have to repeat that procedure with the remaining fruit. So we're gonna go ahead and get this fruit all demonetized into this pitcher, and then we'll continue with the sangria cooking segment.
Charlie, you could run a workout class.
I could.
Hey, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know who's taking workout lessons from a guy that weighs 98 pounds, but they should rethink their life choices.
What a slam. All right, we'll catch you after the break. Hello? Can you hear me? Yes. Hold on. It's a bit of a nightmare here. Why is the screen so dark on this? All right. As long as you can still hear me, the situation with my mic pack is on very thin ice right now. So we're just kind of crossing our fingers a little bit about that. Okay. I hope you're enjoying the show. We're about halfway through season 1. During this show, once again, this is the show within the show. And then I think coming up in the next episode of Cooking with Joey B, we'll have 3 people on, and we'll have the show within Cooking with Charlie. Or
Am I recording episodes of Cooking with Charlie?
Yeah, you're flying out on your own dime, right?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
right.
forgot. We planned that earlier.
Okay, let's go back here. I'm gonna add some more sangria to the mix here. I have run out. Charlie is close.
A little social lubricant, never hurt anybody.
Right. What I'm also going to do is get some more fruit in both of our glasses because we have quite a bit here.
Yeah, it definitely adds to the experience to have more fruit.
Okay. Here we go.
So we have a minute left on the sautéing of... Nope, I'm just kidding. That's it beeping right there. So we've now sautéed the ingredients. And so now, if we were adding tomato sauce, we would add the tomato sauce, but we are not. Did we decide we were going to improvise that, or are we just leaving that out?
I think we're just leaving that out.
All right, copy that.
That's my new rule.
We are a tomato-free kitchen here at Joey B's.
It's true.
We'll see how that impacts future episodes of Cooking with Joey B. Coming up next week, month, year.
It is unclear. The schedule is that's actually classified. Not allowed to share that under. I have an NDA with BPS, and the wording is extremely weird, but it does extend over to Cooking with Joey B. So I cannot disclose.
So we need to add the oregano. So we need a quarter teaspoon of oregano.
Very hard to get the fruit out of here. Who picked out to buy this pitcher? I don't know who did that, but might need to get kicked off the show.
I think you should probably do your segment on purchasing new cooking implements. I think they would appreciate to hear where their stream advertising dollars are being spent.
They go to the grocery store where I realize, oh my god, I don't have a pitcher, and then we buy a pitcher and it's plastic, and not really well fitted for sangria. Delicious.
Okay.
All right.
Add the oregano.
That smells nice.
Oregano.
Oh, yes.
And sausage stock.
Sausage stock.
Yep. And another 3 leaves of cilantro.
Oh, great. It was never really in the cards to throw the rest of the cilantro out, but I was like, why would we keep this? And I'm glad we did.
That actually smells really good. So, I feel like as a cooking show, you're supposed to narrate what everything smells and tastes like.
Ah.
Right? Is that what's supposed to happen here?
It is in the... Yes, is the answer. So what is it? What is?
The sangria looks questionable at best. Orion, I'm disappointed in you. I thought you had a good eye for excellent sangria, and you let me down. They want to know why no tomatoes.
Okay, here's the deal with the tomatoes. I have been so blessed with so many wonderful things about me, and the thing that doesn't work for me is my stomach. So there are just different phases in my life where I'm able to eat certain things. And right now, tomatoes are out the window, which is a bummer. That is the reality of the situation. Okay, what is also the reality is that cilantro smells really, really good.
Especially fresh cilantro.
Yeah. And let me chop. Do you want these chopped?
Yes, please.
Okay. Chopping them a lot less fine than I did before.
Okay. We're supposed to bring this to a boil.
A broil.
So increase the heat. And while I'm doing this, you need to rinse the rice through a strainer under cool water. What are the odds you have a strainer?
Oh, you know what? Pretty good. But however, the odds that the strainer won't let rice through are a little bit questionable.
Oh, okay.
We can do that though.
I don't actually know an alternate way to rinse rice. So,
You just rinse it one at a time.
Oh, all right. One at a time.
Yeah.
All right.
I have some confidence that the strainer will be okay, but we're gonna lose a little bit of rice along the way, you know.
I'm definitely not stealing Doritos before we fry it.
Stealing from the Joey B kitchen is a serious offense. That's gonna lead to a whole workplace presentation where we talk about ethics in the workplace.
Oh, right.
All right. What did I have to do?
Do you mind if maybe you and the CEO of BPS Space stay home for that presentation?
Yeah. I think that would be great. So I need to strain the rice. How much rice do we need?
3 cups.
3 cups of rice.
Yeah.
I have a measuring cup somewhere, I'm sure. There it is.
Right there? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, that smells really good.
Okay, that's 2, and we're going to strain it. You know what? This will be fine. The holes are just like, they're going to let a couple of them through.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine.
Take the L.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's 3 minutes left on heating this, although it is supposed to be at a boil, which we are not at yet.
A broil.
Boil. I think to reduce down the,
Wow, I might have like the exact amount of rice that I need. That's why they call me Joey Perfect Amount of Rice B.
Oh, I didn't realize that name was public.
No, it is. Yeah. Okay. This is 3 cups of rice.
That calls for another drink.
There it is. And you want me to rinse it? Okay. The rice is going everywhere, but I think it's working. The rice has been so rinsed.
Okay.
Wow, it's like just tiny rice when it's not real rice.
Drain, add to the pot, and stir.
Oh my gosh. Whew. That's good.
Okay.
It smells
Drain,
like...
add to the pot, and stir. Oh yeah, this does smell good. Holy cow.
Alright, you know how we're going to do this? Is with another one of my trusty wooden spoons.
Oh, excellent. Good strategy.
Here it comes. Ready?
Yep. Oh, we may need to add a 1/4 cup of water, because there's supposed to be a 1/4 cup of tomato paste in this.
1/4 cup of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get in there.
Can you snag me a 1/4 cup of water?
Mm-hmm. Oh, just a 1/4 cup?
Yeah.
Like that little?
Yeah. Just so we cover this as we boil it.
Yeah, alright. Wow, that's going to be really good. How is the stream doing, everyone? Too much rice, people say. Charlie mic is off. Charlie doesn't have a mic, I'm afraid, because I was on Amazon.com, a website that I run, and I was buying a microphone for this stream, and I was like, why would I need 2? I can get by with 1, even though a second microphone is like 15 extra
well, we all know
bucks.
nobody wants to hear me talk, so...
Right. Of course. All right, we need to do a little bit of sink cleanup here.
You do have aluminum foil, right?
How? Of course I do, Charlie. How could you even ask?
Okay, now we can add the sausages. Oh, I'm sorry, I asked the wrong question. Do you have aluminum foil you'd be willing to get out for the stream?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I absolutely have aluminum foil, and this is actually one of those things that I am willing to get out for the stream.
I think we were a little generous on the sausages. This is not really good.
Yeah.
I haven't had food in like a lot of hours.
I will say I did offer Charlie some food. And for reasons that will become clear, I think later tonight, you declined. Yes. Should we explain what's going on?
What's going on?
Should we explain what is happening later?
Oh, what's happening later? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You can explain what's happening later if you want. I don't know what the gig is.
Charlie and I are doing a after hours.
Here with the water on.
What'd you say? Oh.
Water on.
Oops.
Yeah.
Hold on, everyone. Sorry. I have to wash things. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, later on, let me switch the thing. Okay. So later on, Charlie and I are going to do an after-hours competition / stream. We're going to be, playing Kerbal Space Program. The after-hours stream will be posted in the BPS Patreon Discord, or perhaps yours?
I don't have a Discord.
He doesn't have a Discord. Well,
I can put it up on my Patreon.
yeah. It will be for either one of us. If you're a supporter of our project, we're going to be doing an after-hours stream after we are done cooking and eating. We're going to do. I don't know if we've totally settled on what the competition is.
Talk about it in chat.
Talk about it in the chat. What should the Kerbal Space Program competition be? It's looking like there are a couple of big contenders. Go to the moon and back in the fastest amount of time is just not. There are more exciting things we could do. There was a good suggestion in the Discord earlier that was see how fast you can go on the runway without leaving it once you slow down. So land speed record constrained to the runway, start and stop. That was pretty cool. Highest re-entry velocity, I think we figured out, is pretty much a finite number.
No, it's not a finite number. You have to be clever about it to get it bigger than a finite number.
Yes. What was the other? There were a couple other ones. Charlie believes he can get to the moon in 8 parts.
I think that's pretty doable.
I am not convinced. Anyway, we'll see. Let me read some of the suggestions here. Okay. Duna and back, road trip around the system, or round trip around the system.
That takes more than. So guys, I have to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow to get back on the road. I'm driving to Kansas next to see friends and family back home. So as much as I would love to stay up till 4 in the morning, beating the snot out of Joey B in a Kerbal Space Program, it's not in the cards.
Yeah. Reverse rocket, engines at the top facing out, fuel tanks below, capsule on the bottom, try to get to orbit the fastest.
What is the request?
I kind of like that one. Engines, okay, reverse rocket challenge. Engines at the top facing out, so basically embrace the rocket
upside down.
Rocket pendulum fallacy, those engines.
Rocket. Well, that's not any harder. That just means you just have to have other control systems.
You just have a couple of cosine losses. Like that's, yeah. Fuel tanks below, capsule on the bottom. Try to get to orbit the fastest. Can I ask a question about the reverse rocket challenge? I'm pretty intrigued by that. Are we allowed to Brahmos the rocket and basically launch it with a very short boost motor, spin it around before it hits the ground, and then ignite regular engines? Or do we have to make it to orbit with the engines up top the entire time? Because then you basically
do it like the Russian. What was the Russian launch on the last flight of Energia? Molnaya. The one that flipped 180 degrees, then flipped 180 degrees again, and then re-entered because the engines were on top.
Yeah. No, that was the Polyus spacecraft.
Polyus,
Yeah.
That's it. Okay,
yeah,
so
like
just to return briefly to the purpose of the stream. So now that the liquid level has cooked down on the rice, we're going to cover it, and we're going to let it cook for
Orion Aerospace says almost as good as the $5 rocket challenge. And I have to agree, I'm intrigued by the $5 rocket challenge.
If I had another day, we'd be doing it.
Yeah, we briefly considered it. It's like the William Osman egg drop challenge, but for rockets. Okay.
Lid?
Are we done? Oh yeah. Here. Did you want a lid?
No, I just wanted the actual cover. But,
Okay.
I wanted to hold the cover on better.
Are we done with aluminum foil?
Yes.
Cool.
Turn that down a little bit. Reduce heat to. We got this, guys. We got this.
Okay.
Audio's back.
My
And we're going to
mic
take this
is back.
opportunity while we fix this to roll
Another clip. Here we go, everyone. Go to segment 3.
Alright, welcome back everyone. I've gone ahead and gotten all that fruit all chopped up. We're going to go ahead and get it into this pitcher, then we're going to go ahead and muddy it so that it releases all those excellent juices so that our sangria can be nice and tasty, like something other than just a bottle of wine.
Right.
So go ahead and get all this in here. Oh, missed a little bit, but that's okay.
That's a bit of
We've got some spare apple. Now we're getting that lemon. The lemon is absolutely critical. It's very necessary. Ooh, it's getting away from me. The lemon knows what's coming. We'll go ahead and rescue these 2 pieces of apple. Might as well give them an honorary death here in the pitcher so we can muddy it. So Joe has informed me that this drawer right here represents the sum total of his cooking utensils that have percussive maintenance capability. So we're going to go ahead and select this as my weapon of choice for fruit destruction. As if the knife was not enough, and we're gonna go ahead and try and get some juice out of it.
There are other percussive crusher things in this house, but they are not food safe. I'm talking about like tools in the workshop.
So we were just at Harbor Freight looking at some tools to help with some upcoming projects, and I suggested we get a jackhammer, but no, we didn't have any use for a jackhammer, Joe says. What would I do with a jackhammer, Joe says? And I think we made a colossal mistake here. Like I think this goes on record as one of the worst decisions in the history of bad decisions. Right up there with using a spoon to muddle fruit.
We will see. We'll see how that pans out. So what is our goal here?
We're extracting the juices.
We're squeezing it out.
Yeah, we're attempting to encourage the release of juice. Okay, I think that we're gonna call that muddy.
Okay. So the fruits have been mushed.
So the fruits have been mushed. So now we've got to add the simple syrup, which we prepared earlier. So we've got this slightly thicker than water syrup. And this is a highly technical process here, so watch this. We're just gonna go. Ah, see right there?
Wow,
now it's
perfect.
sweet.
Wow.
And because I want it to be a little sweeter, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. There we go.
Gorgeous pour.
Science. We got it. There it is. Hey, we're back.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, we've got both audios on.
There we go. Thank you.
Did I fix it?
Hello.
I think that's right.
Charlie, would you like to switch to the stove scene, please?
Oh, I'm on it.
Okay, we're at the stove now. You'll notice that we have a new sort of frying pan, saucepan type thing here. We're going to do the churros, right?
Great! Audio's fixed! I saved it again. Joe, can we come up with a system that doesn't suck?
Alright. Stand by. If you wouldn't mind entertaining everyone for just a moment.
Alright. I am the dancing monkey while Joe goes and figures out technical things. Once again, Joe has unwisely left his computer unlocked. So what mischief do I get up to? How does Charlie do it? Orion, I tell you the secret. The secret is feel attuned to the universe, and when you feel a disturbance in the chat, usually announced by a great prevalence of Fs, you should do something about it.
A great prevalence of F.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do here, Mr. Garcia.
Alright, what are...
This mic goes through my shirt and out the other end, and we're switching it up. We're grounding the setup. Okay, and this is now on. We can hear it, but we're going to mount this somewhere.
On the fridge, maybe?
Perhaps. Maybe like up there.
Here, put this here. That didn't work. Okay, I thought that was going to work better.
That probably.
I was going to like say there and just flip it.
Oh, that works. It is connected to the lights. You know what? Stand by. Hold on. Keep this on. It's getting
and they're going to get an awful echo. We're going to fix that real quick. Echo fixed. Echo fixed. We're good. Gungan? That's actually not Joey B punching 911 to the microwave. That's me secretly calling for send help right now. No, I'm having fun. But the oil is not quite high enough, which is why we need help. So if you have a spare bottle of oil on your person, I guess that's not helpful. Unless you also are standing outside of Joey's house, which would be creepy, so don't.
FedEx 5-minute ship it to me? That would be so appreciated.
Amazon Ultra Prime, it's when a new shepherd lands in your backyard with the thing you just ordered.
Right. Okay.
Can we have a Charlie G stand-up comedy section? I don't do stand-up comedy. I only do serious. All my humor is 100% straight-laced. Which of these was mine?
I have the one on the counter.
That's
both of them, isn't it?
that is a true statement.
I see the problem at this point. Okay, hold on. This goes here. This was a good idea. This goes right here.
Yep. Okay, how's that? Oh wait, nope. So I muted the other audio.
Okay. You can hear it. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit.
How's the audio? Audio check. Mic check 1 2.
Hello. This might. I think in the future the solution is don't let the mic test run all day so that your 6-hour battery turns into 45 minutes.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna guess that this is mine.
I think that's likely.
I have a lemon in mine, so okay.
Excellent.
All right, buzz. Oh Jesus, the fridge. My goodness. The fridge is any better.
New audio. Oh no, I just switched it back. Okay. Switching it back one more time.
See if this is any better.
Magnet. The magnet's screwing it up.
Oh jeez. Okay, how about this?
There's also a magnet on that.
Oh, F in the chat, please. How about this?
This is a technical issue based in physics, so at least it's okay.
This is garbage. Hold on, stand by. We can fix this. I have a mic.
So we have a mic stand, and we're just not being lazy now.
And the best part about this mic stand is that it already has a lav on it, but it is the wrong type of lav. So we have to put a second lav on a mic stand. We're gonna do this.
Oh, there's buzzing. Some more sadness.
Oh, it turned off. Okay. Here we go, Charlie.
You know, is this audio good, guys? Can we just use this? Duct tape takes over where skill leaves off. You know, that's a theory. Not even a bad one.
This is chaos.
That seems like a bad idea.
I mean, it's all bad at this point. To be fair. Okay. Here we go. This is it, folks. How are we feeling about
Well,
this
I haven't
audio?
switched it over yet. Alright, trying the new audio setup. Testing, testing, mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, what?
Let's. If there's still a buzzing, I know what it is, and it's the 60 hertz. From this
Oh,
thing.
from the power line.
It's a grounding issue.
Once again, it's a physics problem. Just a different physics problem.
Okay. All right. We can still fix this. My goodness.
Alright, no more buzzing. See guys, look, I can fix this problem just with 2 clicks.
The problem with it is like Oh, jeez. All right.
Orion would like you to know that he could model it in Simulink. You got so much feedback.
Thank you, Orion. It's very kind. Here we go.
Arsenio is also mad you aren't picking up your phone.
Okay, Arsenio. I'm running a cooking disaster. How is this? Let's get a little feedback. How we're doing?
Alright, mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Here, let's get real
Any
quiet.
more buzzing? No, there's a fan now. Lift the ground like a good sound guy.
Jeez, I don't have a ground lifter. Could call my buddy Colin, who's a studio. He would have one. All right, let's see. What is it?
Just for the record,
It's clean.
This was advertised as a culinary disaster, and I think the food is working while the tech isn't, so we should have really called this a technical disaster.
Streaming is so stupidly hard. I don't know why anyone does it.
Well, we're sending, gazillions of bits of information over the internet to people far away, and the fact that it works at all is kind of actually a little bit impressive.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad this works. We're essentially back to the exact solution that I had in my pocket, but I think the problem with the pocket solution is that the cable wasn't secure enough, and so it would cut out. And this little mic pack, which has almost no, power in it right now, because I drained all of the power, it's struggling very hard to stay on. The sangria is helping.
All right, let's fry some stuff.
Yeah, let's do it. So, Charlie, I'm gonna let you take the lead first because I've never fried.
All right,
anything
hook me up with some
before.
tongs.
Oh, you want some tongs,
I
Charlie?
want some tongs.
I have a pair if you'd like some.
Oh, are you willing to get them out for the stream?
These are your tongs.
All right, guys.
They're tongs. They do what they need to do. They do what they need to do.
Can I get a little judgment, please?
Just. They do what they need
Tongs.
to do. You could do.
Stand here and take it like a man.
You can get that guy. All right.
You wanna give me the pan cam?
Oh, pan cam. Here we go.
All right, here we go, ladies and gents. I need a place to take these out too.
This is great. Yeah. Here we go. Uh-oh. That's a fallen soldier right there.
We've had an anomaly.
I think this one is, as much as I cleaned the floor of the sticky sangria, I think this one might be done. Do you want to eat this?
Nope.
I'm not eating this. Goodbye, little buddy. This is crazy. I've never fried anything.
Well, now you're seeing.
I guess it's not crazy. It's just interesting. Okay. Keeping a close eye on that microphone.
What do you mean we're finally cooking? We've been cooking rice for the last half hour.
Oh boy. All right. We're done with all of these cooking measurement systems, right?
That is correct.
I'm gonna wash these.
So Joe, while I'm doing this, you have one more mission, which is you need to, as quickly as possible, open the rice, put the rice at the bottom on the top, put the rice on the top on the bottom, and we need to let it sit for another few minutes.
Let's do it. Should I use a wooden spoon to... Oh, I don't have a third one.
No, you can't, because they're tongs.
Oh, right. I'm gonna use a regular spoon and just be real careful with it. We're basically just fluffing it, right?
Yep, that's exactly what you're doing.
Cool.
I think that's actually literally the instructions written on the sheet of paper.
Fluff the rice. Alright, ready?
Stir again, molding it. Fluff with fork.
I'm using a spoon.
Go for it.
I've decided. Executive decision.
That smells good.
Oh, this was a good idea. Yeah.
Is it a little densified?
This was a good idea that someone else had and then put into instructions so that I could follow it. Just so we're clear, I did not have this idea. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. This is going to be really good.
That was not great.
Okay, and that's probably about good. There we go. And bada bing, bada bing. Charlie, are you good with your pair of tongs over there?
We're working on it.
Nice.
I was a little. Oh, we're supposed to put a paper towel down on this plate before I started setting stuff on
There's
it.
some right behind you if you want one, or I can get one for you.
If you can handle that, that would be great. I'm gonna try and get all these.
Okay.
This is a struggle, guys.
This is like
And you guys can't see this, but I'm attempting to pick up one of these
With your
Cerritos,
entirely
and it's
legitimate pair of tongs.
not going so great.
It's a pair of tongs that works like every other pair of tongs works, because they are regular and standard kitchen utensils.
And they definitely have a hinge in them.
Right, absolutely.
Alright, I think we've reached the limit for silence on a stream.
Should we hum another song? That wasn't a very good game, I don't think. Let's see. What else can we do here, stream?
YouTube does not like compressing the boiling water. If Charlie has the tongs, then who has the wooden spoons? Double handle off the stove, yikes. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Rotate the handles so that you can't knock them off the... Yeah,
Especially
good call,
for the
good call.
frying.
Airspace incursion means time to pour drinks. We don't want to see a culinary disaster turn into Charlie visit the hospital with a second degree. It might not be the most serious injury I've received tonight.
Yeah, you know, Charlie, that might be a good segue, maybe?
Oh, or
Maybe not.
Are we gonna go into that? Yeah, we can do that.
I think that's serious injuries is a great
Alright,
way.
Austin, you get your wish. Segment 4 of the Sangria making series. Alright, what's next? I think we need to add the fun stuff.
What is the fun stuff? Is it the angle grinder that we bought at Harbor Freight?
No, it's the alcohol!
Okay, let's do it. I think it's over here.
Sketchy, nondescript brown paper bag.
Excellent.
What are our alcohol opening utensils?
Oh, they are in the same drawer as the fruit muddling utensils.
Okay, so this is brandy.
Mm-hmm.
Key element of any sangria is brandy. It adds flavor and a little bit of extra kick to it. So
This is the kick that makes the stream more fun.
so how much of this are we adding, Joe? What is the fun level of the stream?
One of us has to say when, but it's a bit of a game of chicken. I don't actually know. That's probably fine.
That's the correct amount.
Okay. I have never made sangria before, so...
So the funny thing here is that I'm actually, my family is Puerto Rican, so this is definitely not culturally affronting to me at all. Joe's excellent pronunciation of my
Right, it's appropriate, it's not offensive, right, you know.
my cultural heritage is safe in Joe's mouth.
Right. Oh, that goes on the list of 5 things I wish I hadn't heard today.
You figure a recent college graduate would be more adept at opening a bottle of alcohol. Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna want to go further than that.
Okay, all right. Well,
I would get it all the way in there. Charlie, have you ever opened a bottle of wine before?
yeah, actually, definitely. Oh wow, I'm bleeding.
Here we go. Once again, hello, Charlie.
Hello.
We haven't had any change. There's nothing different about any of your hands.
Yep, situation is normal.
Just a little bit more ketchup.
Ah. There we go. That was easy. See, absolutely nothing went wrong during that cork extraction process. Die.
All right, so Charlie, how much wine do we need in here?
Yes. Were you planning on drinking any of this any other way?
No, not really. Let's get a smell. Let's see. How does that smell? If you're watching now, just give it a whiff.
That smells pretty good. That's a solid entry in the things I would drink list.
Do we need to mix it up at all, or are we all good? Just let it sit?
Yeah.
Are there any next steps? or are
We'll
we
chill
done?
it. Yeah, we're gonna chill it.
That's my milk, Charlie. That's my
It's
milk.
not milk.
Shelf.
That's literally missing the defining feature of milk.
Lactose?
Yes.
A little bit. All right. Well, thank you for showing us how to make sangria, Mr. Garcia.
My pleasure. It was a genuine pleasure, and now I'm going to go forget this little. Put that away.
All right. We hope you enjoyed the season finale of Cooking with Charlie. The season finale. We're gonna hit back to the stove cam here. We're almost done. Charlie is doing an absolutely legendary job.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, at frying these.
That rice smells really good. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to this. So I hear we need a plan to eat this.
I'm gonna go enact a plan. That's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna work. I think maybe from over here. Okay, this is my plan. Oof. This is an appropriate size for the kitchen. This is my rocket table. This is the table that is brought to launches. And we're gonna eat on it, I think.
Excellent plan. I approve.
Should we eat? Oh, see, that's a little short. Hold on. Hang tight, everyone.
There are some buttons to push.
There are indeed several. Okay. Thanks for joining the stream, everyone. Welcome to Joey B Assembles a Table.
I can't see you.
I know. It's good quality internet. Yeah, this is my plan, and I don't think this works until we're like really, truly ready to eat.
Put the camera down.
Yeah. So I have a table, but we can't quite set it up yet. I have like another table, but it's gonna be too far away. Yeah, and then we'll use these chairs with it. hour and 50 minutes in. We're still going strong. Had a couple of issues, but it seems like we're kind of leveling off now. In terms of the issue spawn rate.
If I was making this game, I'd turn that down.
What?
I think the challenge level of this game is too hard. I think we'd turn the issue spawn rate down.
Yeah, the issue spawn rate is too high right now.
File a bug report. Or, alternately, drink sangria.
I can't get... This piece of fruit is too big. Who cut these apples?
It's funny because they actually don't know who cut the apples because we cut out that montage.
Right. Oh yeah, that's true. It's a mystery.
Should have done 5 episodes of Cooking with Charlie.
No, the season finale was the right way to go. The network cut it. The network saw where the show was going and they were like, nope, no more money spent on this.
And by money we mean time.
Right. Let's get back to this camera here. Yeah, so this is, I'm gonna attempt to describe to you the smells in this kitchen right now. The frying doesn't actually smell like that much. The overwhelming smell is like delicious caper cilantro. And like a little lemony almost.
This one was a little toasty.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It'll live. There we go. Last 4 Cerritos right here.
They're going in, everyone. Yeah, what would you describe the smell as, Charlie?
Well, it smells like sausage, definitely. I can smell the sausages. It's kind of salty, and
maybe you should turn the heat off. I kind of feel like it's probably ready to...
Okay, we can turn the heat off.
Yeah. Maybe it's good.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's very good.
That smells incredible.
So what are you thinking for this? Eating it with bowls?
No, I would do it on a plate.
Okay.
I would
You
do
want
it
to do it on a tiny plate or a larger plate?
I would do it on a larger plate with a fork.
Okay. Let's get these prepared here. We're going to set the table.
Joe, your chat is just excellent.
What did they say?
Their analysis of my character arc during Cooking with Charlie is... Hey, Jared.
Is Jared leaving?
Jared's headed out.
Bye, Jared.
Is that just rice and hot dogs? It looks like it, but I promise it tastes better.
It's better than rice and hot dogs.
By like a little, if nothing else, than by like appearances.
Okay.
They're requesting Cheeto Puffs for the next episode of Cooking with Joe and me.
What do we make the Cheeto Puffs?
I assume.
Wow.
Like step 1, buy a bag. Step 2, pour into bowl. Step 3, find movie for evening.
The recipe is pretty simple. Really, the recipe hack that you all want to know is basically if you ever make mac and cheese, always add extra cheese. Like get your own cheese and add it in, but be careful about the heat, because if you leave that extra cheese in the pot too long, it'll dry out too much and it won't be stringy and gooey. So that's the Joey B Kitchen life hack.
So for everyone watching on the stream, we aren't going to do this because I don't like mayonnaise and Joe doesn't like ketchup. But the traditional way to eat these is with a sauce that's half mayonnaise and half ketchup. And supposedly it's really tasty. But between the two of us, we have precluded the creation of that sauce.
Yeah. We're not into it. These are looking pretty good.
These are the last ones.
Do you think I should set the table, Charlie?
Yeah, you should set the table.
All right. Here we go, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and switch camera views. And we're going to set the table here. That goes down. We're going to turn the camera down. Sorry, Charlie, I'm going to cut you off.
No worries, yeah.
I'm going to move this trash can. Oh,
problems.
Pull the USB cord out. That's kind of important, isn't it? Okay. is going to be just a little tricky. Charlie, I'm sorry, I'm boxing you in.
Oh no, whatever will I do?
There's a chair.
Ah. There are problems. These tongs are not very effective tongs, Joe.
They're good tongs.
What are you talking about?
They're good dogs, Brent.
I've seen a lot of tongs, but this ain't it, Chief.
This ain't it, Chief. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of this. And a little bit of this.
I feel like this would have been an ideal time for the last episode of Cooking with Charlie. During the, like, inglorious setup phase. And you just missed me. I threw out a nice tablecloth for a folding table, for a rocket folding table, just the other day.
F in the chat, everyone. Charlie, would you mind sitting down and just modeling how this frame's gonna look here? Wow, that's a little extra, but okay. Weird flex, but okay.
Hey, if you got the arms to strut, you gotta do it.
Right. Hard agree. Okay. Autofocus is off. Now we need to set the table, everyone. Very nice. We're gonna turn that around so no brands. No branding on Joey B.
Now without sponsorships. If you want Joey B to plug your brand, get in touch.
There's a plant.
Joe, what's your sellout number?
My sellout number? 1-800 Patreon. That's it.
We're taking oh, there's an alphabet. I thought it was F's.
Oh, okay. Why are we doing the alphabet? Stop doing the alphabet.
a bunch of single character chat entries to me meant one thing, and that was that the audio had died again.
We're in trouble. Is it better with no light on here? Is it better if we do a
No, light. I think the light's good. I mean, it's definitely like classier with no light, but
no, the light is good. Okay, great. Yeah, so these might go like in the middle here.
that's there.
I don't like that.
And we're gonna do the plates.
Yeah, if you want to serve the plates,
Yep.
you have a little bit of that. I'm out of sangria. That's
You
that's
can
it for
fix
me.
that.
I think we might be out of sangria. Truly.
Oh, crap.
I also cannot open the fridge. I'll just demonstrate this for the camera here. That's the fridge door. It'll be alright. I've got a little bit of fruit
You
in
have a
there.
serving spoon?
We have those tongs. I know you're not a
Tongs.
huge fan of those. Let's play this game called
Failure.
Structural Failure. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Stand by. This is now a boom light.
Definitely not messy. There's no mess involved.
The boom mic looking real
Culinary
hot.
disaster coming in hot.
It's exactly what I promised. It is a culinary disaster. You know, I delivered, I think. Okay. Sorry about the squeaks. Now, to be frank, I honestly think the only way I'm getting to this table is if I go under, so here we go.
Luckily, they can't see that, so they just think you're going to magically appear in frame. This actually looks like a really well set table, like it's white and it's...
Yeah, Charlie, what the heck happened here? My goodness.
There was some complications.
I just heard the word structural failure. Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna wash my hands. Alright. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this journey where Charlie cooked for the most part, and then I sort of just like walked around and had some commentary. But I will say, Charlie, cheers.
Cheers! Salud!
Salud.
No problem.
Yeah, this is great. What happens if you fry them longer?
They get punchier. I get a little soggy in the middle, but
Mhm.
you definitely fry them longer.
That's
So-
really good.
the folks at home, these are called Surritos. Surullitos. And they're really tasty.
I can see how you'd want a sauce with this. Do you want ketchup?
Nope, no I do not.
Okay. I'm thinking about it. I got ketchup in the fridge, but I don't think I can get to the fridge.
I think the fridge is a write-off.
Yeah, alright.
They go really well with a lot of other, like, things that have sauces and side dishes.
I bet.
You can dip them, you can clean up the plate with them.
Mm-hmm. Probably go belt with a little hot dog.
Vienna sausage.
It looks exactly like a hot dog. Oh! Oh my god, hot.
It did just come off the stove.
Mm-hmm. That is clear. That is very clear.
I think the ratio of hot dogs to rice that I got was a little light. I have to go picking for Vienna sausages.
That's so funny. Someone, I don't know who it was, earlier said something about, like, what was it? It was like, I don't think we got the hot dogs right. I think we got too many hot dogs. I don't know who that was. Who said that.
Rice is a little overdone.
Honestly, I would add more capers, too. And more garlic. Although I just kind of want more of everything.
Well, we're missing almost all the rice base, which is tomato sauce.
Right. That's true. That hurts it a little bit.
I can't read the chat. We should have set this laptop closer.
Let's get a little local chat going.
There we go. That's an idea.
I don't know.
Wow, this is so weird. This is my kitchen. All right. How do I turn this off? All right. We have the chat live. We would love to do a Q&A or something. I'm not sure how this works, but we can now see the chat. This is a great frame. Like, it looks pretty good.
I think this. I'm looking forward to future episodes of Cooking with Joey B, where it's not me responsible for the cooking.
Oh, this is pretty good. Happy 2020, everyone. ASMR. That would be a bit of a turn for me, I think. I'm not sure ASMR is on the current path of content that I produce.
The one I really like, as far as ASMR goes, I'm not big into it, but the Sound Traveler, Dustin from Smarter Every Day,
Yeah.
did ASMR of the Falcon Heavy launch.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, after all the work we put into getting those boosters together, that launch was special.
And you know, it's Trevor Mullman who wore the binaural audio earphones too. So he's a photographer, and he goes on top of the VAB, the Vehicle Assembly Building at Cape Canaveral, and you get to sort of experience it through his ears as he goes up to the top of the building to take photos of the launch. It's pretty cool.
Mute that.
The latency is really low.
Yeah, especially considering our stream encoding settings.
Mm-hmm. Rate the food, Joe. Oh, should we give it ratings? Should we do some rating?
Well, what can I say?
My compliments to the chef.
I picked the recipe and I cooked it, so it'd be bad form if I gave it anything other than 5 stars.
Mm-hmm. Mukbang. See? It's a word.
The progress on the rocket engine. Well, since my last episode of Liquid Rocket Engines, I've been working part-time for the company I'm going to work for full-time right now, Agile Space Propulsion. And I was also briefly the propulsion lead for the MIT rocket team. I stepped in at the last minute to fill a gap. So I haven't gotten a lot done, but I have episodes 7 through 11 ready to screen sometime in the next 3 weeks.
You have all the footage filmed.
I have all the footage filmed. I just have to edit them. And I also have Solid Rocket Motors episode 2 and 3 done, filmed, not edited. So those will happen soon, now that I'm not as busy. It's kind of nice to be going from a 85-hour work week down to like a 60-hour a week work week.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a good change.
Charlie has more on his plate than I think almost anyone I know right now. Well, certainly in the past, but also right now. Charlie, would you consider yourself thick with 2 C's and no K?
No, I don't even weigh triple digits. How can I consider myself thick? My aspect ratio, I'm like...
You're like 21 or 120.
No.
No, 112.
No.
110.
No.
What's your aspect ratio?
Oh, I thought you were guessing my weight.
No.
Oh.
I mean 1 to 10, like width to height.
Oh. Well...
Probably. Hang tight. Oh my gosh. This is just, there can be no greater chaos than this stream right now. How do these die so much? I was so good about doing this. Okay.
Just switch over to normal mic.
No, we got it. Everything is plugged into the wall now. There can be no shut-off audio.
Joe, how much did you spend on this audio system?
Well, I was so...
However much it was considerably too much.
I spent like $20 on it, and I was so stoked that it was $20.
So they're saying they're disappointed they didn't get to know the aspect ratio.
Of what? Of you?
Me, yeah.
The estimate is 1.314. Somewhere in there.
Okay. Uh-oh, we're back to buzzing. We got wall power.
Oh no! It's on the same ground loop. Like, that shouldn't happen. It's on the same ground loop.
We're sending Joe under.
My goodness. Okay. How about now?
Did that fix it?
Better?
Fixed.
You get fixed?
Yeah, it's fixed.
Okay.
Travis V wants you to mute the audio and strip.
No! It's not that kind of stream, man. This is... I need to find a better location for this TV show. Arsenio, I'm sorry, I'm not taking the call. I'm busy, sorry. Yeah, this is a good meal.
Now, we're requesting a KSP stream again, so I think we should replug the after hours.
So, this is a little weird, because the thing that both of us do has truly nothing to do with this. However, we're directing them, or at least I'm directing people, to support the thing that I really do, which again has no relation to this, which is rockets. But, if you're interested in this kind of thing, but you want to see us, instead of cook food, stream and compete in Kerbal Space Program, we're going to be doing that after this stream, and that's going to be available to people who support both my project, BPS Space, and just Charlie's endeavors, Charlie Garcia, on Patreon. So that's what we're doing. Excuse me, had a lot of rice. If you're interested in that kind of thing, there will be links that people will hopefully post in the chat. If you're already a part of that, look forward to it. It's going to be fun. Charlie downloaded a tremendous number of mods for KSP on my computer.
No, only 5. Only 5. That's nothing. I usually play with over a dozen, so.
But he made me get the DLCs. So I have Breaking Ground, and what was the other one?
Breaking Ground and Making History.
Okay, so we're set up for the most commonly asked questions when at least I stream KSP, which is why don't you have the DLCs? So we fixed that. If you're interested, feel free to join us.
Nathan, you're right, but it's been a long time since I was a Kerbal Space Program modder, and I don't feel technically capable of installing 100 mods anymore. You know, back when I was playing Kerbal Space Program, we didn't have CCAN, we didn't have any of the modding tools, we didn't even have a download center like SpaceDock or Curse or whatever it is these days. Excuse me. So you had to go find everything on GitHub. It was always an experience.
Oh my god. There's a user in the chat with a very specific name. Food Judge for Joe Barnard.
That's a creation right there. That's effort. So Food Judge for Joe Barnard, what do you give our current creation?
Yeah. So we've judged. Did we judge the food?
Did we judge the food?
You judged.
I give the Cerritos a 5 of 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I give the Arroz con Salchichas a 4 of 5 for missing the tomatoes. I'm gonna hold that over Joey.
I go backwards on those. 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5.
Why are the 4 out of 5 on the Cerritos?
I wish we had done longer in the frying pan.
Oh, sorry. I should have asked. That was my personal preference.
I'm still happy. Like, I would still be okay with those and like satisfied if I had paid for them. But I think if I were gonna do it again, that's how I would do it. And we can because I have the stuff.
We have a bunch more dough, yeah.
Yeah.
Cooking with Joey B tomorrow. He attempts to recreate this meal by himself.
Oh no. We will see. Okay, so now, what do you rate our ratings? That's my question. Donate to Joe, or he makes you hot dog rice.
The hot dog rice is really tasty.
It was really good. I would have more. I'm going to give it a minute, because I've eaten a whole lot of it right now, but... I can't get the fruit. There it is. Well, what do we do? Is this it?
Well, what do you do when you reach the end of a successful stream?
Well, it's hard to define when you haven't streamed a cooking show before. But is there anything else we should be talking about?
What do we do in the next cooking stream?
Yeah. What would you like me to do? And it cannot be carbonated. That's the rule. It could perhaps involve carbonation, but the inherent value cannot come from the carbonation.
They want dessert and more Wii music.
Dessert and more Wii. Well, I have great news about the Wii music. There will be more. Make something with proper cheese. Carbonate the candle. Turducken. Do a live stream where it's not actually a live stream, but instead you teach me state space control. Do cooking with Arsenio. Arsenio keeps saying he's going to come to Nashville. He has not done it yet.
I look forward to the Cooking with Arsenio mini-series.
Where it's mostly just him yelling at me about my tongs. You were very nice about the tong situation.
I have a question. Will we see a upload of the Cooking with Charlie series anywhere?
If you want me to, I'll upload it. I honestly am like semi-proud of that. Like, I just think, and I think I would have to upload it as separate episodes too. Like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to do it as one thing.
Like one a week for a while.
It's a 4-week series that you've all already seen. Yeah, these are really good. I am gonna get ketchup. I'm gonna breathe it.
Oh, now we can do tomatoes.
Well, let's see if I can feel it out here. Oh, sorry, Charlie.
You're very welcome.
I think that might be the ketchup. No, that's mayonnaise.
You're being judged for your jeans, Joe. They think you need a new pair.
The jeans are fine. There it is. Okay. I have to say, it's not a very large space, everyone. So, you know.
So go sign up for Joe's Patreon so that he can afford to live in a bigger house.
I cannot move again for like another 30 years. That was not a good experience. But maybe next time we set up a camera at the actual table instead of trying to make the kitchen also a table.
So for everyone asking about 3D printing food, There's a lot of fun ways to 3D print food, from chocolate to popsicles. I don't have any 3D printers right now that can print it, but we could reprise this when you come join me in Colorado. We can 3D print some food. You think?
Yeah, I would totally be down. I'm not willing to put my own printers through that, but I would absolutely be down to eat some 3D printed food. Like, the video we watched a video last night from the Thought Emporium about him. It's very hard to explain, but he rids himself of lactose intolerance by designing a virus that kills it for him, or that fixes it.
That produces the enzyme he needs to digest.
Right. And I was saying something like, I will never trust my engineering enough to, like, eat it. But I kind of think I would trust 3D printing.
What's
food.
cooking?
Cooking is, well, okay, yeah. But cooking is like, there's a larger knowledge base than designing your own virus.
Someone wants us to use rocket motors to cook food.
You know what? You know what I saw the other day? Was Interstellar Technologies, who build the Momo rocket.
Mm-hmm.
On their flame deflector, they had put little bits of, I think it was like I think little fish, or like some type of thing that they could eat, and their plan was to cook it with the rocket motor when it launched.
That's an ambitious idea. The next idea is to, of course, carbonate ketchup.
I'm not sure if that's doable, and I'm not sure that the soda stream would survive that. It barely made it through with the milk.
Build an adapter. Oh, what's the soda stream? It's probably just like a regulator and like a dispersal head.
Yeah, it can't be that hard to do. We'll see. Unclear. Alright, I'm only doing one more of these. They're really, really good. The ketchup is kind of next level. And then I think it's probably time to end the stream, because
I think that's fair.
there's a lot less value to what's happening here.
To cooking with Joey B after the cooking.
Mm-hmm. We're just eating. We still have 112 people, which is crazy. Oh, 111. I said we're just cooking, and someone realized, like, yeah, or they're just eating.
You apparently can't be a moderator on your phone.
Oh, well. Well, thank you all for joining so much. It's been lovely. I've had a blast. This is a great first episode.
Solid entry in the series.
Mm-hmm. I'm unsure when Cooking with Joey B will be back. Could be a week. Could be 4 months. Could be never. But I got the logo made. I bought the domain. I would be disappointed to learn that I didn't do more than one. So we'll probably have more. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you have anything you want to sign off with?
Good luck and Godspeed.
That's Charlie Garcia. Thank you for joining me. I know you came out here explicitly for only this purpose and not for anything else. You know? Okay. I'm Joey B. Thanks for joining. And now I gotta crawl under the table to turn the stream off. Here we go. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good night.